Welcome to the Gallagher-Iba Arena. We're here on the Oklahoma State campus, home of the Cowboys.
The Tigers
control the tip, and we'll see their offensive capabilities right off the bat. But what makes this team go is the defense.
Definitely, Mike. This team really gets things started with their defense, and they like to score off the defense. They're very good at preventing the break, getting back in transition. They also crash the boards. They'll limit you to one shot. But what really is impressive about this team, they get up in your face and really pressure the basketball and control the ball handler, and that controls the tempo.
All right, let's see if they can do that tonight. Quinn with the game's first field goal, and he puts his team up for the start of the game. Wafer throws the ball inbounds. Takes the shot. Bowens snags the offensive board. Bowens lays it in there. They thread it underneath. It's loose. Passes it back. Goes inside.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one. Low post defense. Here's a kid that can stop even the best back down moves. Great play.
Let's go, Cats! 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 Let's go!
He gives them the lead. And he's off on the second. And he nails the third.
Songando
Puts the ball in play.
The LSU Tigers
Have possession, 2 down. Passes back. Caskill up top. They drop it inside. Darren lays it right in. Buchendahl with the ball up top. McFarland for the 3. McFarland misses from the wing. They feed it inside. Trying to get it going inside. Darren passes outside.
You have to follow through when you get physical down low. He backed him up, but he's got to finish the job, Mike.
Caskill makes a beautiful crossover move and gets the bucket. The Wildcats could tie up the game with a score this trip. Bowens banks in the layup. That's good.
Mike, this guy is not much of a shooter, and he drops that one in despite the decent coverage from the defense. That was a solid play.
The Tigers
Bring up the ball in a tie game here tonight. Sharp couldn't get it to go after the hack, but draws the foul. A chance for 2 from the free throw strike. He gives them the lead. And he goes a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. 2-point differential between these clubs. McFarland with it out top. Puts up the tray. Buchendahl breaks a three. You don't want him taking that shot. LSU bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Caskill blows the lay-in. The Wildcats have possession, 2 down.
Oh, what a great feed. He led it right into his move with that pass.
And you don't get that dunk without that great pass.
No question about it. To have that kind of court vision, everybody wants to play with a passer like that.
Caskill inbounds the ball.
LSU
Take the ball up court in a tie game.
Let's go Cats! 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 Let's go Cats!
Takes the jumper.
Let's go Cats!
Sharp utilizing the crossover there and gets the bucket. The Cats are in a great position to tie it up here. Let's see if they can make this possession work. Feeds it back. McFarland up top with the ball. Pass taken away.
Boy, early on in this tight ball game, that's a great steal, Mike, and that really gives your defense confidence that you're working hard and getting out in those passing lanes.
2-point differential between these clubs. Delivers back. They drop it into the low post. McFarland drops it in.
Well, that wasn't an easy play. I thought they played him pretty well defensively, and he might pass out of that pressure, but he just calmly rose up and took the shot. Great play.
We've got a tie ball game here. Kicks it back.
The Tigers
Have themselves in a tie game right now. This one's closer in the first half so far, Jay. What do you think of the style they're playing?
Well, Mike, it's been a solid performance offensively for this team because they're passing the ball very effectively. They need to do a better job on the glass and a better job on defense if they want to get the lead. Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
What a beautiful job of forcing the defender to commit one way and then deals to the open man.
And that's how you get your teammates involved, Mike.
Songando
With the inbound pass,
The Tigers
have the ball. They're up by 1. Sharp up top with the ball. Sharp goes for the 3. Darren tips it in.
Wow, Mike, I thought that play was a little bit out of sync, especially the defensive coverage. You cannot expect him to miss those.
McFarland with it out top for 3. Buchendahl overshot that one and missed. 3-point spread on the scoreboard. Sharp has the basket and 9 points so far this half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. They get it down low. Good basket there, Jay, and it seems these two teams are very evenly matched.
They are evenly matched. They match up well with each other, and they're both sticking with their game plans. This is anybody's ball game right now.
Messi comes in. He doesn't get a whole lot of minutes. Messi triggers it in. Sharp has it up top. Quinn with the ball up top. It's dropped in low. 6 left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one off in a hurry.
Let's check out this play. This is textbook.
Well, it was perfectly placed. That's a great assist.
You got that right. An unselfish play that makes the whole team look good. Nice rhythm in that offense.
McFarland can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. Messi with the board. It's a 5-point game.
That's the way to finish a defensive possession, with a strong defensive board.
Conran misses an easy two. Conran comes off the floor for now. Sessoms inbounds the ball. The Kentucky Wildcats are back 5 on the scoreboard. Bukendall up top. McFarland from beyond the arc. McFarland no good from 3. In deep. Messi kicks it out.
LSU
Score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. McFarland will be looking for his 5th assist of the ballgame on this trip.
Mike, heading into halftime, this team has a big lead because they've shot the 3 very well. I think at halftime they're going to be talking about continuing to try to find open 3-point opportunities, but not forcing it. They don't want to be cavalier with this good shooting. They've still got to play good defense and work to get good high-percentage shots.
10 points separate the teams. Steals the ball.
The Tigers
Have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. Sharp misses from the line.
It's not going to be easy to contain a shooter like him, but with the mismatch, he succeeded on that play.
Down low.
Oh, let's cue up the replay on this one. That kid has great court vision. What a pass.
First to pass, then the jumper. What's not to like?
And really, the point guard saw it all coming right there and put the ball in a position to score.
Wafer throws it in. The Kentucky Wildcats have possession, trailing by a dozen. It's blocked. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
Crumbly comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Messi heads to the bench. He can't get the first. He blows both shots at the line. These clubs separated by 12. Bukendall went out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
He just ran out of bounds. I mean, how bad is that?
Songando
Passes it in.
The Tigers
Have the ball. They've scored 18 of the last 24. Sharp makes a beautiful crossover move and gets the bucket. Jay, the clock's become a factor here.
If they hurry up, Mike, I think they can get a 2-for-1 right now on this possession.
Dahi with it up top. Throws it back. It goes in deep.
The LSU Tigers
Just got a piece of the ball before it went out of play. Bowens out on top. Seven seconds to shoot. Fires the 3. Bukendall can't get it to fall and can't stop the run.
The Tigers
Have possession. They've scored 20 of the last 26 points. Sharp from outside. Sharp with the basket to beat the buzzer. What a shot. That'll do it for the first half with the score 31-14.
Just check out the stat lines of the top 2 performers of this first half.
Substitution.
Wafer got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. The Kentucky Wildcats seem to have been having some major problems. I noticed the game dropped off toward the latter part of the first half. Jay, that's not the way they drew it up, and starting the second half, they need to turn it around. Why are they playing so poorly now?
Mike, this is danger time for this team. The first 5 minutes of the second half will show exactly what they're made of. They really need to do a better job offensively. They didn't shoot the ball in the first half, and that put way too much pressure on their defense to get stop after stop. And after a while, that just starts to wear you down.
Jay, that one goes in, and they're really outperforming the other team in the second half.
Well, that's an understatement. They've hit more threes in this half than the other teams hit all game long. 3 is the magic number for this team.
Bukendall with the ball up top, passes back. The ball goes inside. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Caskill has the ball up top. Quinn up top with the ball.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Clock down to 6.
Wow, what a nice move. And he went up so strong, there was no way anybody was going to stop him from getting to the basket on that play.
Jay, he was just tenacious going inside, and the contact hardly bothered him at all.
Well, he expected the contact, and that was the kind of determination you need to complete a play while you're getting fouled.
Kicks it back. McFarland up top with the ball. McFarland will get an assist on that one. Sharp, he could pick up his 5th three-point bucket down the floor this time. Puts it up. Sharp makes a beautiful spin to get the bucket. Man, that was not an easy shot, and somehow they've been successful playing this way since the game started.
Yeah, Mike, the defense has been playing tough, but when the other team keeps hitting tough shots like that, you've got to stay focused and not be brought down mentally by the other team doing something spectacular.
And if you're on defense, you just hope it doesn't last much longer.
What an effort defensively, and it's really no surprise. This kid gives 110% every time he steps on the floor, and he has the skill to deny even the best shooters. What a play he made to get the stop right there.
Songando draws a lot of contact. He'll have a chance to get 2 at the line. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both. Bowens with the inbound. It's a 20-point game. The ball inside now. Darren feeds it outside.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts.
Songando misses an easy shot. The Cats cross half court will try to cut that lead to 18. Wafer with the ball up top. He fires. Songando gets the rebound. He now has 5 on the game.
Such a great defender, and you can see he's got the mindset to stop people.
Sharp missed it off the left side. Passes it back. Bukendall is fouled hard on the way up. He gets 2 shots. He makes his first shot at the line. Darren will come off the floor. He hits both free throws. Songando with the inbound pass. Sharp already nailed 4 three-pointers. Will he get a 5th on this trip? The ball inside now.
Sanando.
Fired too long. This is an 18-point ball game. Wafer picks up his first assist of the game.
Let's go, Cats! 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 Let's go, Cats!
Puts up the tray. Sharp off on that jumper. Inside shot. Wafer gets his 6th point this half.
They really need to focus their offense toward the mismatch in the post. He has a height advantage underneath, and he's getting single coverage most of the time. Get him the ball.
Let's go, Cats! Let's go, Cats! Let's go, Cats! Let's go, Cats!
Sharp unloads. The margin between the teams is 14.
Superb execution with the coverage right there. This youngster stepped up his play and got the shooter to miss with great late pressure.
The Cats score again, and that's 8 unanswered points. Sharp, he could pick up his 5th three-point bucket down the floor this time. The ball passed in deep.
The LSU Tigers
Track it down and get control. Conran with the ball up top.
Well, Mike, as this game wears on, time becomes their friend. They've got a big lead, and they've shot the 3-ball very well. I don't think they can continue to rely solely upon the 3, though. They've got to take their time on offense and work the clock to get good shots.
The Tigers
are leading by 10, and they have the ball. Pulls up for the 3. Sharp can't end the drought. The Kentucky Wildcats with the ball, 14-6 run here.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
And there's nothing more basic in basketball than a good pass.
Boy, a beautiful feed and a nice jump shot to finish that play.
Sanando
Throws the ball inbounds. The differential is 8. Sharp has the ball up top. The pass is picked off. What defense? The Cats have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. Bowens gets the offensive board.
The Tigers
Are up by 8 with possession. Sharp up top with the ball. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Darren spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. Sessoms triggers it in. The Cats with the ball, 14-6 run here. Down low with the ball.
Boy, this is one of those games where it seems like you're treading water. No matter how many shots you seem to hit, you can never take the lead. But, Mike, if they can keep doing things that they've been doing on offense and make some stops, I think they can get back into this game.
Sharp for the tray. Sharp misses from the corner. The Wildcats have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. The Wildcats score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Sharp, he could pick up his 5th three-point bucket down the floor this time.
Sanando
Up top with the ball. They drop it into the low post. Dahi feeds it outside. In low. Wafer takes it back out. Wafer blows the lay-in. It's a 6-point ball game.
Let's go, Cats! Let's go, Cats!
For 3.
Boy, what a beautiful pass.
Can't set it up much better than that.
No, that's a beautiful assist right there, Mike. That's the way you draw it up on the chalkboard.
Sessoms comes off the floor for now. Caskill decides he wants him back out there. Wafer puts the ball in play. The Tigers have a really good working margin here winding down the second half. Jay, what are you thinking?
Mike, as this game winds down, you really have to be impressed with the way this team has shot the three. They have really done a great job of getting the ball inside and then kicking it out to open shooters, and they've knocked down those big shots.
The Wildcats with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Wafer fired long. LSU with a 9-point lead and the basketball.
Here's a great example of how to make a great feed.
And that pass had eyes to set it up.
Yeah, the feed really created the opportunity for that shot.
We're left with 1 minute, 59 seconds. The ball's free. Sharp with a three-pointer here would have 6 from behind the arc. It's intercepted.
Really solid defensively, Mike. When you've got the lead late in the second half, when you make a play like that defensively, getting that steal, that can cut your opponent's heart out right there. They'll quit.
10 points separate the teams.
Let's go Wildcats!
Passes back.
Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats!
Darren with it out top. Gives it back.
9, 8,
7 to go. The shot clock winding down. Quinn from long range. Quinn not shooting well, but tonight his lack of production hasn't hurt them, Jay.
Not yet. And I think, Mike, you can credit good coaching there. They've made some really good adjustments. They're looking for screeners more often. They've had really good team play, and I think that extra effort's been paying off. It's never good to rely on just one guy.
He hits the first free throw. And he's off on the second. Not only great position, but great hustle from these kids tonight. What a tremendous evening they're having.
Boy, you've got to love the tenacity they're showing on defense. And it's not just on defense that they've dominated the glass. Take a look at what they've done on the offensive end. Very impressive to continue to go after those offensive boards.
LSU with a 9-point lead and the basketball. It's knocked loose. Jay, that's not the shot they want. That really wasn't set up to do that, was it?
No, definitely not, Mike. And I think they do need to start calling his number in a set play. They can get it done in the low post most of the time, but I don't think you want him taking those outside shots without punching it inside first.
The clock shows 12.
The Windex man cleaning the glass. That's the way you grab a big defensive rebound, especially when you're down. Limit your opponent to one shot late in the second period.
He shoots. Quinn gets the buzzer beater, and he just got it off in time. That will do it for this NCAA presentation. The score, 50-39. These two really deserve to be named players of the game.